person until it reached me by someone whose relation to me will not be mentioned. The origins of this story came from a village in Singapore. This incident took place during the 60s. A woman named Fatima said that she knows her mother practices black magic during Destiny nights, also known as Malam Jumaat. She says that her mother will light up the house with smoke. She will often hear noises in the house almost as if there's another occupant. She has a boyfriend, and she says that her boyfriend came from a pious family. Soon her boyfriend will propose. This did not sit well with her mother, who despises her boyfriend. Regardless, they went ahead with the marriage. They then had 2 children together. As the years went by, Fatima's father ended up passing away. The couple then made the decision to stay at her mother's house as the mother was getting old and needed to be taken care of. Every time her mother requires assistance, she'll complain about Fatima's husband to her. She'll complain saying that whenever he is praying, he will often shout the prayers, when in reality, it was the opposite. An incident occurred when Malam Jumaat came around and the mother wanted to smoke the house. Fatima's husband saw this and said that this is shirk. They got into a huge argument and her mother got up, walked towards her room and slammed the door shut. She could hear as if her mother was talking to someone. The next day, her mother became more excitable and jovial and spent more time with her grandchildren. That night, Fatima noticed her children had bruises on their bodies and necks. At the time, she did not take the signs seriously. Until one fateful day, her 2 children have yet to come home. They said that they were going to be riding their bicycles around the kampung. She waited and waited until her nerves got the better of her. Fatima and her husband went looking for their 2 children. Both of them were found beside the road near the forest vegetation. They were found with even more bruises. Both of them were dead. Fatima was tormented for weeks by visions of dead children, and at the same time, her mother's health worsened until she was eventually bedridden. Her mother's death was anything but fast. She had a decomposing odor even though she was technically still alive. She had blisters and bruises across her body. One day, she admitted to Fatima that she had released a Polong to her children, which caused their deaths. Fatima, heartbroken, did not want to see her mother again. That night, she passed away. The funeral and burial process was then passed to Fatima's relatives and the villagers. They said that mother's body looked like she was in shock before she died. That is it for this episode of The Forbidden Door. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again soon.